Alrighty, hello everybody. We are here. We are live. Like I said, we were going to be. Please excuse me for the sniffles. I have been very sneezy and allergic all day today. I'm thinking it's because it was once 60 something degrees out and now it's like 40 because it's been raining pretty much all day. But we are still here. We're still gonna push ahead with stream like I said I wanted to do. We have our end goal in mind today being pretty much after this trial and after the battle against Hapu. If it's a shorter stream today because of it, then it is what it is. But last stream we did all the Vast Pony Canyon stuff. We battled Egglocke Mastermode, which I'm not going to spoil what it was. All I'm going to tell you is that you just need to go back and watch yesterday's stream because it was there were many levels on why I thought it was hilarious. So please go back and watch that because, like I said, it was wonderful. For today, like I said, what the plan is for us stream wise, we did suffer a casualty unfortunately in the previous stream as well. Probably tell by the layout who it was, but we also got our boy back, so am I gonna complain? Not really. So let's do a quick little recap. I didn't put any of I didn't put illegal move in yet because I kind of want to save that for after today's stream. So after today and for Thursday's stream, that's gonna be our plan. But let's do a quick team recap before we start throwing hands with important trainers today. We got Calvon, our Incineroar here at level 63. It's got Fake Out, Blaze Kick, Topsy Turvy, Darkest Lariat with the Intimidate ability, and the Quick Claw. We actually used Topsy Turvy effectively for the first time in the previous stream, so I was really happy that we finally got the chance to use it, because that strategy is actually really freaking good. We got Jubilee, our Togekiss here at level 64, and it's got Air Slash, Yawn, Moonblast, Aura Sphere. It's got Flare Blues, and it's holding the Flame Orb. Hello, Nicole. I just went live, and your boy is got sniffles. Them allergies are messing me up because I mean I was outside all day yesterday. I was outside early today for one of my classes, and then it has been this cold, wet, rainy weather. I don't know, 11 or something like that. It's that tomorrow too, and like the next few days, just not the most, not a vibe. It's killing my vibe, in fact. We got King Tut, our Koffagrigus here at level 60 with Will-O-Wisp, Nightshade, Shadow Ball, and Protect. It's got the Mummy ability and the Rocky Helmet. We got Petulia, our Lilligant at level 58 with Petal Dance, Leech Seed, Scald, and Quiver Dance. Own Tempo with the Wise Glasses. We have Exodia, our Ultra Necrozma at level 57 with Earth Power, Photon Geyser, Psycho Cut, and Power Gem. It's got Thick Fat, and it's holding the Lucky Egg right now. I may or may not take that off. I feel like today would probably be the stream where I'd take it off, just because it's like I just don't know if I need it. I think we're doing just fine without it, but having Thick Fat on it, it's not bad though. It gets rid of that ice weakness that we have. And last but not least, we got our Porygon Z-Back Jukebox here at level 72. It's got Tri-Attack, Magic Hook, Zac Cannon, and Hyper Beam, and it has Surge Surfer. So because it doesn't have any like EVs on it, it's probably not going to be very good, unfortunately, but we got our boy back, so I'm not really too bothered by that. But let's go ahead and spin this first challenge of the stream. My hope is that like okay. Oh, I can't really read what that says. I'm gonna see if I can. Actually, you know what? I found out what the tech is for this. I if I take a screenshot here and then go into my thing here, and if I do a little zoom in here, save, there we go. All right, using a Pokemon with 600 base stat total or lower. So that basically means I can't use Ultra Necrozma because everybody else is under 600, whereas I believe Ultra Necrozma is 680 probably, give or take. I think he's about 680. So no Ultra Necrozma for the time being, which kind of sucks because he's got the lucky egg on him, but it makes me wonder, Kat, if I should go and get my encounters from the Ultra Wormhole, because I believe when we got our Porygon Z yesterday, he was from a red one. I still technically have yellow, green, blue, and another white one if I really want to encounter another Ultra Beast. So I think let's make progress. Let's make progress. Because I still got one other thing I'd like to get done today. Not during stream, but in preparation for the crazy, wacky weekend ahead. I want to make sure that I'm ahead of the game. I want to make sure that I'm prepared for everything. All right, what the hell are we doing here? What are we doing here? What level? 61? Okay. This is actually somewhat manageable. Just don't have Arena Trap, Shadow Tag, anything of the sort, please. Because I don't know if you're going to have Mind Blown right now. Yep, there's the Mind Blown. This is still going to do a lot, by the way. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Nah, first move of the stream, and this guy's got Rockhead on Blacephalon. That's stupid. That is something else. Rockhead, Mind Blown. That's crazy. And it's just one shot. Thank you. Poliwrath. Okay. I may actually have free reign to set up Quiver Dances here and just sweep that way. Because I feel like that's going to be the only way that Lilligant is going to stay caught up to the rest of the team. And I'm seeing that now, that Lilligant's not... He's not the greatest. But I also don't... I don't think she's bad. I mean, we've seen how her strategies can work. Like, I don't think she's a bad mon. Dynamic Punch? Okay, so Mind Reader into the Dynamic Punch is kind of crucial. Thankfully, we have Own Tempo, so we don't get the confusion on us. Take a little bit of chippies from this guy. I honestly feel like I need to heal. And if you Mind Reader again, I don't want to take the do that and stuff over. Okay. Because if I lock myself in a Petal Dance, I could potentially be screwed if she has something that's resisted. So I'm going to Quiver Dance. I'm going to probably go to +3. I don't think I need to go higher than that. Mind Reader. Okay, maybe we just swing. Because I don't think I want to... I don't know if I want to deal with that. I could go for Scald if it wants to go for Dynamic Punch. Because Battle Dance is technically the correct play to kill it, but if I lock myself in, I feel like it's just a bad idea. But let's see. If I get the burn, which I don't, unfortunately. Okay, actually, no, this works out fine. This works out fine. As much as I feel like I should Quiver Dance again, I don't think I'm in a spot to, so let's just heal up. I also forgot, and I was... Don't tell me that swaps me out. I like how he pocketed that while I was setting up in his face. And only went for that once he was out of dynamic punches. Cool. I mean, I guess she still gets the experience, but I wanted her to be set up to +3 so she could take on something like a Steelix. I'm gonna switch just on the off chance that this is regular Steelix, because if it is regular Steelix, we know he has huge power. Okay, it's Mega, which it's probably better in the long run for us. All right, he went for Dig. That's fine. Honestly, I don't care if he hits me because I'm gonna hit him, or I'm gonna try to hit him with Will-O-Wisp here. But he's gonna take Rocky Helmet damage and he's gonna lose his ability, so. Solid Rock. Damn, that could have been really bad if I had Lilligant out, doing no damage to him. All right, so that does nothing. I almost feel like I still swap into Lilligant here. Call me crazy. See if we can get some chippies. Probably a bad switch. Maybe it's not. Okay, there's Burn. I'm going to Quiver because this is resisted on me, so I should be able to eat one just fine. Damn, that did that much with Burn. I am gonna throw a Leech Seed on. I hope he just goes for that again. Double Edge. Yeah, I was what am I doing, chat? What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, that was so idiotic. What the hell am I doing? Oh, what? Why did I do that? That was just stupid. That was surely just greed. Just because I really wanted to get set up with that thing. I should have just healed. I knew from the moment I clicked Leech Seed that I should have just actually healed with a potion. So stupid. Alright, so, I mean, Nightshade plus Burn plus Leech Seed. I am not sure if he's going to even be alive at the end of this turn. Maybe. Yeah, it was a Wiki Berry. That healed up a lot. That's really healed up a lot. Going for Dig again. You know what? You're not catching me like this. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm so pissed. I get so pissed at myself at deaths that I know I could have prevented. That Lilligant death definitely could have been prevented. He should be dead at the end of this turn. Yeah. I think the combination of Leech Seed and Burn is going to be enough to take it out. X-Ray? I don't have a ground type move. No, I do, but I can't go to it because Homeboy is above 600 BST, so I'm gonna go into my Porygon Z. We should outspeed, no problem. And maybe even one shot with Tri Attack, I think. I don't even outspeed. Wow. Wow. My blood right now. And he gets paralyzed. And fully wow. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but this Porygon Z might be an imposter. Not cutting it right now with him getting fully parried. Getting outsped by a Luxray when he's 11 levels higher. I know I have a down in speed nature, but actually, I don't even think I do have a down in speed nature. I don't even know if I do have a down in speed nature. I could just have lack of EVs. So that's just how it's gonna be, I guess. God, that does way too much. Thankfully, no crit. This should kill. I feel like ever since I made that play with the Lilligant, it was just a stupid play. Hammer up. Yeah, this would have been the perfect time to go for a Scald. But to be fair, if I was set up, if I never got Circle Throwed out, I would have murdered the Poliwrath. I would have murdered the Luxray. I probably would have murdered Camera up here. I would have absolutely swept her team. I'm gonna go in the Togekiss. I know Camerupt could get Rock Slide by level up. But at this point, I really don't have much that I can use. Due to my options being very, very limited. Flinch? I'm getting fucking rock moved, aren't I? Oh, it went for Yawn. Wait, does that mean I still go to sleep if I have the Flame Orb on? Eruption? It was a speed tie? Or does my guy got Prankster or something? Okay, so the sleep doesn't work. All right. Walrein. This is no bueno. I'm gonna have to go into King Tut. I'm gonna have to max potion. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here, please. Stop. Blizzard? Oh. That does almost half. I mean, he only has 5 PP, so I want to get a Will-O-Wisp off on him. I want to get a Will-O-Wisp off on him because that's going to be my only way of getting damage on him for right now. He can miss. He went for Hail. I can also protect. I can also do that. Thankfully, we don't miss. You don't miss. Go for the protect here. Sheer Cold. Oh my god. Yeah, my day might be ruined. My day might get ruined here. I know the immediate thought should be switch out, switch out. Into what? That does way too much. Yay. I've only seen all ice type moves from him. Nah. What are we doing here? Someone give me a pen and paper and an explanation. How did my protect fail just now? Not to mention, homeboy hit me with a move with 31 accuracy. 31! He missed one time. One time. To kill probably my best bulky mon. I want an explanation. If you don't got one right now, I expect it in my mailbox by Friday, okay? Oh my god, dude. Okay, I have only seen ice moves come from this wall raid. Excuse me, because he's went for hail, blizzard, and sheer cold. Sheer cold won't affect my Togekiss, my Incineroar, nor my Porygon Z. However, blizzard will. So I almost feel like, because I have not seen a water move clicked, I should go into Incineroar. I already have the Intimidate off on him. That's fine. I can even maybe go for Fake Out just to get a little bit of extra damage on it. But dude, come on, man. My team is falling apart and we're in the first battle of like 5 or 6 important battles that I gotta do today. So I don't know how I'm gonna get around this. I really don't. Because that does nothing. Set it up again. I need to heal just on the off chance he does have a water type move. Because if he has a water type move, I'm not screwed, but I might as well be. And again, if I didn't get switched out by that damn Poliwrath Circle Throw, this Wall Rain would not have killed me. Would not have killed me, because I would have had super effective Petal Dance on him. So quite literally, that Circle Throw was the biggest turn of this entire battle. Biggest turn of this entire battle. And he doesn't miss Blizzard. He's not missing moves, chat. He is not missing moves. That pisses me off so much. Sorry. Checking something. Oh, no. Stop. I gotta think. I gotta think big time what I need to add. Because the issue we have let me take these items off. Here. And Lilligant and Coffreegus. Okay, so we lost 2 mons in that battle. I honestly... Didn't we find out that Meganium has the potential for parental bond? I think we did. But I guess my question is, do I want to go with parental bond? I could get myself a second Rotom. But he's not grinded up. This is... When I tell you, like, how this is bad, I don't think I can sugarcoat how bad this... I don't think I can sugarcoat how bad this is. Speaking of parental bond, also that might not be bad. Truthfully, this might not be a bad mon. All right, let's. Do I leave this up to fate right now? Do I? Because this could come back to bite me so bad, so bad, so bad. I'm gonna leave it up to fate right now. Any mons that I add to my team in replacement, because I'm not doing another grinding montage for the series. I'm not. Unless... No, there is no unless. I'm not doing another grinding montage for this series. So if I'm adding things, I'm using my rare candies that I have in the game. The question is, should we be allowed to level them up but to the lowest level in our party? So in this case, the lowest level will be our Ultra Necrozma at 57, I'm pretty sure. Because level checkpoint wise, we would be able to, like, if we did checkpoints, I'd be able to go to 60. The question I'm basically asking right now is, should I flip my magical coin here, add whatever mons I want to add, and then get them rare candied up now where I can, or do I have to do it off screen? And then I just try and stomach today's stream with however many mons I have left. I would not want to do option 2, just for the record, but if that's what fate decides for me today, then it is what it is. I don't mind going with Toxapex here for a couple reasons. One, defense stats are pretty dang good. I think they're like 150 in both or something like that. Something along those lines. It gives me access to Toxic Stall, which works out fine. Toxic Venom Shock. I don't know what TMs or anything like that he can learn. But it gives me a water type, which I feel like I've been missing that water type. So I do think this would be a good replacement to add. I do feel like this would be a good replacement to add. So go with Toxapex. And then I feel like a ground type is necessary for our team. Because there's been so many times where I feel like a ground type move is needed and we haven't really had the confidence to go and bring anybody in. I mean, had I not added Toxapex, I probably would have went with Nidoqueen, actually. Funny enough. We already have a fairy type, so no need to go for Kirlia to get a Gardevoir. What do we have in terms of ground types? Let's see. We have Stunfisk. No. Gliscor. I mean, Gliscor might not be bad. We already have a flying type, and that would give us pretty decent ice weakness. I mean, we do have thick fat on our Ultra Necrozma. Fire type, normal type. I mean, slacking is there. I just don't know if it's necessary. I could also go with Grass Ghost for Decidueye. I could go Grass Ghost for Decidueye, so I get a Grass type again, and then I get the Ghost type, which has been really, really nice. I could add Lunala. I think I should. So I don't know about that. That'd be cool though if we did do that, but I don't know if I'd want to do that. Electric type doesn't really feel like I need an electric type. It wouldn't hurt, but I don't know if I really need it. There is Rampardos here as well, which I wouldn't mind trying to make Rampardos pop. I think that could be fun. His stats again, or her stats are not the greatest in the world, but I mean, as much as we're doing an MVP Egglocke Mastermode, I'm trying to use different things. I mean, look at half our team right now is stuff that we've gotten from this game. So, I mean, Rampardos I think would be fun because it would give us Fairy Stab, Pixelate. We could get rock moves. Still do have an illegal move. I don't know if is there a physical rock type move that's 100 accuracy that is worth teaching. I don't know. I mean, I could get Mew and just have it be whatever I need it to be. Mew with Protean would actually go kind of stupid. Yeah, Mew with Protean would actually go kind of stupid. Because it can learn everything, and then it has stab everything. Like, that'd be stupid. I don't know. Right now, it's a toss-up, for me anyways, it's a toss-up between going with Dartrix and Rampardos. You know what? Let's go Rampardos. Let's do it. Let's do it for fun. Now, in the coin decides that I am not worthy of using rare candies during stream today, then we'll have to stomach it, and I'm pulling other mons out of the box, and there'll be death fodder. That is going to be what we decide. So we're going to flip it. We got our Dragonite here. These heads. Obviously the backside with the Pokeball. His tails. I'm calling it whatever it lands. All right. I'm saying, like, if it flips and it goes, it has to flip, basically. It can't just pancake up. It's got to flip. So go ahead and do this. If I catch it, that'd be awesome, but I master with this. Okay. It landed on. So Toxapex and Rampardos, you are gonna just stay and you're gonna just chill. I'll give you guys your own little VIP section, because we will not be seeing you. We will instead be bringing death fodder. Sadly. So what do I want to bring for death fodder? What do I not see myself using here that I won't have any love loss? I think the second Togetic, I won't really feel too bothered if we lose that. And Basculin. I know I was talking I was talking last stream about how, oh, I feel like Basculin gets a lot of, you know, shade thrown at it because everyone says he's not good and he relies on adaptability, and then Basque Legion got invented. And here I am bringing him as a death fodder mon, so I'm not really proving my point to having a lot of faith in him. What could I use? A jailbreak wouldn't be bad. Actually, a jailbreak would be preferred in this scenario. Jailbreak would be preferred in this scenario. But instead I get a randomly generated move. So I get to randomly generate 3 and pick 1. Just don't give me garbage like Octazooka. Alright, we're not gonna go... We're gonna try to make sure we get moves that are in the game. Like, I don't know what Super Glitch Index AB... Well, I don't know what the fuck that is. I think that's just made up. Alright, we got Home Claws. Fire Lash. Fireball's not in the game. Air Cutter. So Home Claws gives me an attack and accuracy boost. That's not bad, actually. Trying to think of what we got on our team. Home Claws wouldn't be bad, but Fire Lash... Actually, what is Fire Lash's base power? I feel like it's like base 80 or something like that. And I know that's in this game because Heatmore normally learns it. It's 80 base power, but I'm pretty sure it has a chance to reduce the defense stat by 1 stage. Let's just check. Cerebi. Yeah. So its secondary effect is to lower defense by 1 stage. Honestly, though, that would be way better for me than having Blaze Kick on Incineroar. Lowering the defense stat. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I write that down here. And I mean, maybe we don't even need that just for Incineroar. Maybe that's something that we give to any of our physical attackers. Maybe that's what we do. I don't know. Mr. Brownie, it's the birthday boy. He's here and he's probably playing Call of Duty if I had to imagine. If I had to imagine. I don't know. I could be wrong. It has been a belt-to-ass stream for me already today. We have had 2 casualties. And we've only battled 1 trainer. So, not been a great start for me today. But what are you going to do about it, huh? We're going to pick ourselves up and we're going to move on. Okay, this one will not work because we're not playing Scarlet and Violet, so we're gonna re-roll. Viewer's choice. Oh no! And this man just showed up too, so I know he's feeling evil right now. I know he's feeling evil right now. Absolutely demonic. And you know, it would be shitty of me to not let the birthday boy get dibs on what we have to do for a challenge. I know he's gonna tell me to pick something that is terrible. He really, really is. I know him. He might be feeling generous, but I don't know. He might not be. Whatever is the hardest one. What is the hardest one? Because there's going to be a few of them. There's going to be a few of them that'll be hard. Let's see. We can say no switching in battle. Oh. There's that one. There's no potions. That's pretty bad. There's double or nothing. Which is... I do 2 challenges at the same time. What else? There's the pranked one, which I automatically just do a punishment. Box everybody but highest level. The pranked one, I knew it. I knew he heard that one. Ooh, you know what's crazy though? If I roll nothing, who's the evil one now? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Please, for everything. For everything. Do not. Oh my god. You know what? You're lucky it's your birthday. That's all I'm gonna say. Lucky it's your birthday. Be nice and be copacetic about it. I don't have a challenge for the next 30 minutes at least. But I hate that for me. Hate that for me for the long run. I swear. Every time we get a master mode, we end up playing the after game. We were so close to being done. So close to being done. So close to being done with the game. Quite literally, Thursday would have been the finale. But nope. And you know what sucks too? I feel like because viewer's choice, we actually spin that one so much, but there's usually a lot of people who, like, they're here, but they don't say anything. And therefore, I end up skipping over it because it's like, I'm not going to sit here and wait for 10 minutes. So my luck today, it peaked yesterday when we had to battle Daedalus, Ultra Necrozma, and got a Porygon Z as our encounter. But today, man, they're letting me have it. They are letting me have it. I hope this is not bad omen for this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's bring ourselves to Route 2. Because we gotta go battle Lima. Fucked up. At least I can use my Ultra Necrozma now, but like, the damage has already been dealt to me today. Like, it really has. Honestly, let's, before we continue, let me see what TMs I can learn. This Porygon Z. You can learn Hurricane. You can learn Fissure. Chip away. Of course, he can learn Sacred Sword, which doesn't help him. Rockbreaker, Hydro Cannon. He can learn Hydro Cannon. I almost feel like I should teach him that. Yeah, I almost feel like I should teach him that just to have some sort of water type move for my team. Because for whatever reason, if I somehow don't kill what's in front of me, that's just gonna piss me off. And like I said, I would like to go with Water Bubble as my ability. Stab. Or Water type Huge Power even, not even Water type Stab. It's insane how good that ability is, and people don't know about it. Grass Knot, Hyperspace Hole. Earthquake, Thrash, Shadow Ball. He can learn Shadow Ball. What else was on my move set? Hyper Beam? I mean, Shadow Ball. I don't have Ghost anymore. I mean, Protean is probably just better given the coverage that he has. Right? It's just better given the coverage that he has, but I guess I'll go with a Water Neem Z for him to hold, just because it should make my base power for that move like an actual nuke button. Oops. Bonked my microphone. I'm sorry. I don't think we battle. We don't battle right now. Let me write down that I have to play after game. Because I will forget that and then be like, oh. I literally would have taken losing a life in the master mode more. I literally would have rather had one less life in the master mode, because we still have 4. We have to white out 4 times in order to lose. We aren't going to be able to get all the Z crystals because we're not playing after game, and lo and behold, you have to play the after game now. Gumshoes. Wait, that's actually kind of fitting, because that's the totem gumshoes, because that boy is massive. I'm gonna go into Calvon. And I'm realizing too, Basculin's not a bad shout for death fodder, because we can hopefully outspeed something and final gambit if I absolutely need to. I absolutely need to. I'm gonna go ahead and fake out just so he doesn't do any extra damage. I will have to heal up sleep, unfortunately. I also don't want to put too much investment into having a full team of 6, because if my legendary that's randomized for Necrozma is actually like cracked, that's doing a lot for being -1. Just saying. Just saying, that's doing a lot for being -1. What was I gonna say? Oh, if my legendary for Necrozma is kind of cracked, then it doesn't make sense for me to put all the time and effort into having a full team of 6. All right, we're gonna get put to sleep again here. Hey, what's going on? Delilah, hey! Getting those stupid freaking fights, man. Yeah. Darm. Okay, I should be fine. It's gonna be a little bit risky. Psst. Come here. Come here. Okay, it's the physical one, but we do have thick fat, so I'm not really too scared. I outspeed. Like, I was not even close. Come here. Stop getting into stupid fights. Stop getting into stupid fights with your brother. Venomoth. Okay, I can. I don't know if I want to stay in for this. I can. It doesn't matter if I outspeed or not. I don't know. And if he quiver dances. I mean, I might as well just Photon Geyser. Stab, super effective. Yeah, that's what we do. I guess, you know what? Maybe it works out better because if I do, in fact, level up my new team members to the lowest level on my team, doing this helps because my lowest level on my team is going to be a lot better, a lot higher leveled. It's a benefit in disguise. Okay, hold on. Be real with me for a second. I just attacked a Cloyster with no, what, 45 special defense, base special defense, and I have 167 spec, and he just lived the power gem. Some of these numbers are not making sense to me. Okay. Of course, he gets the full para, or gets para on me. Dude, I know I'm 3 levels under, but the fact that I'm not killing is crazy. It's just crazy to me. All I'm going to say to that. I think it's just a little bit weird that I'm not killing. Dion. I don't have an electric type move anymore, do I? No. Okay. I mean, I can stay in. I don't think Fion's gonna have much for me. I don't think it will. It's gonna Aqua Ring. Let's get fully paired. Dive. And how you're gonna dive. Okay. And this one, it's got to be using, there's no way it's using my special attack with how little damage it keeps doing. I don't know, man. I just refuse to believe that I'm not one-shotting some of these things. Iron defense. And no, we don't need iron defense. That's not really gonna help us out. We're going to the lush jungle. I'm gonna heal because I don't think I got healed. Yeah, no, I did not. Let's see. I'm having PTSD just by being back here. Wait, there was an item here this whole time that I've not picked up. Oh, I can't use it, so it doesn't matter. Haha. All right. Because I always play like Ultra Moon on my own, I always forget that you battle Mallow in Ultra Sun. Electivire. All right. Should be manageable. Primordial Seed. Wow. A W ability, actually. There's no reason to not run Thunder. That's how good that is. All right, that does good amount of damage. Oh, speak of the devil, look at that. There's Thunder. Oh, that was a crit. I was gonna say that did a lot for being resisted. Just saying. I know it's stab, but like that still did a lot. Get our lick back with a crit there. Decavolt. All right, I'm not staying in against this. Not. So I'm gonna go into Incineroar. Hypercutter. Doesn't he normally... Does he get Hypercutter normally? Or no, he gets Levitate. He gets Levitate. But I feel like Hypercutter is not an ability... Like, it's an ability that wouldn't be, like, ridiculous for him to have. Also, I was about to say in that exchange, if I missed my Blaze Kick, but he landed a Zap Cannon, I actually would have had some problems. That did fucking nothing. Okay, raise your speed. You're probably gonna outspeed me now. Because Incineroar is not that quick. Zap Cannon. Thankfully, no full para, but like, you missed one Zap Cannon and then got granted to hit one. That's crazy to me. It's just baffling to me. That's all I'm gonna say. Stoutland. I'm just looking at him eating her food, even though take an impact. Oh, don't kill me. Oh my god. I was about to be so pissed. That's insane, by the way. That's what? Stab. What does Giga Impact? Like 120 or 130? And that was a critical hit. And I lived. Wow. Wow. That is something. All right, Raichu. if it's a Lolin... Actually, if it's either, I just go to Ultra Necrozma. Okay, it's regular, so best move he's gonna have is Thunderbolt. We know this. This should do nothing. And that one-shots. Eat. Victory Bell. All right, I'm pretty sure with Victory Bell, his best move he's gonna have is Leaf Storm. We fought this guy plenty of times before. I'm just gonna not risk it and heal. I'm not taking any unnecessary risk anymore. I've done that plenty of times in today's stream. Probably a Grass Neemsy. Bloom Doom, yeah. They'll do a lot. I'm actually really glad that I went and healed. Okay, that did just under half. I'm not taking any risk here. I'm just gonna Photon Geyser, get it out of here. We obviously knew he wasn't sashed because he went for the Z move. That works out great for us. Fox. I mean, I can stay in, but I feel like Incineroar is the hardest of our hard counters to this. But no, I have Thick Fat, so I could actually probably go with either here and be in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna Earth Power here. Do about 60%, we'll say. Psychic into me does... That does a decent amount. I'm probably safe to hit him, but I don't know if I want to risk that. Because he did about 50 points of damage to me, so I'm not going to chance it. Again, rather be safe than sorry. Psychic one more time. Yeah, I could have probably swung at him, but... Again, rather be safe than sorry. So, Earth Power, that should be enough to send this boy to the Shadow Realm. That's still crazy, the 1 HP live. I probably should have said no. I could heal at a Pokemon Center. Yeah, because I almost feel like having the burn on the Togekiss beforehand is maybe better, actually, so I just have that boost off rip. I mean, we're not necessarily hurting in terms of money right now, so I think we'll be fine. It's just PP I'm a little bit, like, skeptical with. I don't know. Pretty sure I gotta battle this hiker and then Kiawe, right? Or maybe I don't battle him right now. Maybe I just battle Kiawe. Bug Catcher Esteban. Dodrio. Oh, I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried about a Dodrio. Fairy Aura. Okay. Oh my god, man. Come on. Oh, he's got a Toxic Orb. Okay, this is fine. I think that just kills him next turn. I don't know if he has quick attack or anything. Not chancing that. Not chancing that. He can endeavor me again if he really wants to. Thrash. I have nothing to say. I would have been so much better off on my mental if I just did not stream today. This is insane. That I lost my Ultra Necrozma to a Dodrio. Of all things, a Dodrio, chat. Of course, it was to a critical hit. I don't know if his damage was boosted even further based on the fact that he's holding a Toxic Orb. I don't know. That's... This is just unbelievable. Excuse me. Unbelievable. Meloetta. Alright, if this is the fighting type one, I do have a good counter with Togekiss. If it's the regular one, then I should have just stayed in. But because it's sending it out right now, I think it's the fighting type one. Alright, never mind. I know nothing, apparently. No, I don't think it does. I'm curious to see what happens here. Still in. Wake up slap. Okay, so it does have a physical move, but it's not in the physical form. Dude. Nah, that's gotta be huge power. You are -1 attack. I don't know what these damage outputs are today, but that was -1 attack. Great bird. Oh my god. Aurorus. I gotta go Porygon Z. Thankfully, I taught him Flash Cannon, so we do have the coverage there. And this should kill. It's quite effective. Leave Annie. Calvon's the best option here. I could be screwed against this Totemon, just for the record. Just want to make that point very clear. I guess we'll fake out. Entrainment. Okay, he's gonna give us his ability, which is what? Rivalry. And I missed my blaze kick. Dude. 90 accuracy, by the way. I missed 4 of them in a row yesterday. 4 of them in a row. Actually, the reason why I want to go with Fire Lash instead of Blaze Kick, because 90 accuracy is not freaking 90 accuracy. All right, I feel like with the water Z, I don't know if I'm gonna kill with the one hit. I feel like Tri Attack is just gonna be better, but yeah, it's 200 base power. I mean, I do it. I send it. He is faster than me. No surprises there. Thankfully, he just went for wing attack, so like it's not too big of a deal. And he lives. That's insane. That just goes to show to you guys how important EVs and IVs are in Pokemon. That this Porygon Z is getting outsped by things 10 levels lower than it, that, albeit, have better, probably better base speed, but ridiculous. Noivern? Who's leading now, though? Incineroar? Level 58. Okay, I'm gonna fake out first, just so I don't have to take too much extra damage. Super Fang? Alright, that's fine. I feel like that's your only way of really doing damage to me. Because I don't think Noivern's got it like that. He's just very fast. That's all I know. Thank fuck my Quick Claw pops. About time. On a move that is not fake out. All right, I think we got to battle Sophocles, then it's the Totem, and then it's Apu. And because we had do a punishment, and it's something that's like a not retroactive. What would be the opposite of like retroactive? Something that's happening for us in the future. I don't know. Either way, we don't get a reward for that, so wonderful for me. So, respin. Yeah, I'm using a get out of jail on this. I'm not doing this today. I'm not in the mood for the continuation of yes, that keeps freaking happening. Not doing this. So again, I have a 30-minute challenge that, well, 30 minutes of doing nothing basically for no reward, which maybe it's better for me in the long run. I don't know. I would say if we were not doing post game, that using a get out of jail right now is not terrible, but who knows? Who really knows? But I do need to deposit off Ultra Necrozma, and I guess I can do a little bit of brainstorming as to what I want to replace it with. Because I'm going with the Toxapex and the Rampardos still. I feel like a grass type would be not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. I don't think so anyways. Or do I just go with the team of 5 and then hope that my legend is borked out of the box? But then if it is borked, what if it ends up being like a typing that I already have? What do I do then? That's kind of the thing I have to ask myself here is, what do I do then? Yeah, hold on. I don't think I have a speed lowering nature. No, I don't. I have a defense lowering nature. So the fact that I'm getting outsped as badly as I am makes me very, very sad boy. Very, very sad panda. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about this till just now. What if I go back and try to get a token encounter? Because I have one free encounter. What if I go back and try to get the Psychic and Steel? Wouldn't be bad. It actually fit pretty well on the team. Because the Steel type is pretty good. We just lost our Necrozma that was a Psychic type, obviously. I don't know. But if I don't get it, then I'm just gonna be miserable for the rest of the day. So I don't know how much longer I want to feel miserable. All right, Sacred Sword, this is quad resisted. It does nothing. And now I got my Flare Boost activated, which is very, very nice. Because I think I now one-shot this Keldeo with ease. I'm gonna go for the Sword Stance. That's fine, because Keldeo's more of a special attacker, I'm pretty sure. Galvon is 65. Yeah, this is actually working out great for me, like I said, because if we're adding things match the lowest levels on our team, because I feel like that's just fair. Grinding up to get him up to level 60. I'm not doing that. We're at the point now. Oh my god. We're at the point now where that's an option that is off the table. So not interested in doing that. All right, I don't know if he learns Thunder by level up. I mean, he is a Stone Evo, so I imagine that he doesn't learn many moves on level up. Which I guess I kind of understand why they did that all the way back in Generation 1, because you could have some pretty good mons early on. But it gave you a reason to wait. For them to evolve. Wait, Seeking. I think I talked about this yesterday. I don't know if Seeking's bulky or not on the special side. I feel like it is, but with the Flare Boost, Stab, Moonblast, I'm not sure. I'm curious to see if he is or not. Okay, I think my deduction was actually correct. A little voice crack there, but I think it's correct. All right, I'm just gonna Aura Sphere. I don't want to waste another Moonblast BP, so ahead and get you out of here. Critical hit. Semi-Sage. And I just stay in. Air Slash is gonna send him to the Shadow Realm. Seed Bomb, that's resisted. No, it's not, because I forgot I got turned into a water type. I'm so pissed at myself. Yeah, let me out of here. Let me out of here. All right, he's got his own Porygon Z. We need to be careful of Hyper Beams, chat. Hyper Beams, he definitely freaking has it. We know that for sure, that he has it. So with that in mind, do I potentially send somebody in to sack? Send somebody in to sack. I feel like it wouldn't be a terrible idea to do that right now. But if he goes for Nasty Plot, that's going to be way worse. Because I don't want to switch into my own, because I think I'll just die immediately. Togekiss is on, like, no HP. Galvon maybe can take it, but I also don't want to risk it. Basculin's not going to take it. It'd be cool if, like, I was faster, but I think we're going to get rid of our Togekiss. I think this is what we do here. Magico. All right, that's fine. Maybe I want to Max Potion, actually. Oh, he switched. He must have been choiced. He must have been choiced. Because why else would he have switched there? I absolutely could have Darkest Lariat and taken some free damage. Now the question that I ask myself is, do I switch into my own Porygon Z when he comes back out? I think I do. Because I don't know if Togekiss is going to outspeed. I mean, we're 4 levels higher. I don't know. Excuse me. And with him having a little bit of damage on him, I reckon a Hydro Vortex kills. He's faster than me. Chat, I must have like 0 IVs in speed. I must have 0 IVs in speed and like no IVs or no EVs in speed, because I just got outsped by the same fucking Mon. I mean, he could be scarfed. He could be scarfed. But I'm also not buying that he's scarf. I'm not. Level 42. I'm not trying to level that thing up. Stop it. I don't think we battle anybody else, but just to be safe. Grip Claw. Don't tell me I got a battle none. Okay, thank goodness. Because I didn't want to have to fight you again. All right, we were leading with Incineroar, right? Yes, we were leading with Incineroar. Do I want to tackle that free encounter now? You know what? Why not? Because if I don't get Nuzlocke Duskmane, then whatever. All right, we're gonna go for our free encounter. I will call it if it is dupes or species. Just make sure that we understand. That is neither. But I don't know if I hate the idea of having a Machamp. A good fighting type does not sound like a bad option. Oh, he's calling for help. Let's see if he calls for anything. It does not. Okay. That's fine. Not going to use a Master Ball on this, of course. Oh, come on, buddy. You need to stay quads. What sucks about the... He's got Parental Bond. That's insane. Almost as insane as my controller dying again. Dude, we've been live for what? An hour and 38 minutes. The battery life on this thing is so unbelievably bipolar. It's annoying. I'm gonna throw a ball while I'm multitasking, so let's see if this happens. That's crazy. Dual chop. That's a crit. I always forget that he learns dual chop by level up. Like, it makes sense. If you really think about it, it does make sense. But, like, also at the same time, I just forget. Alright, that's Rabombi. I don't know what level Rabombi actually is normally in this game. 55 feels like... 55 sounds right. So if it's 55, that goes to... what? 5.5 goes to 11? So it should be 66? So it's... we're still going to be on par for the most part. I mean, Porygon Z kind of feels like a dead weight, which, again, hurts me to say, because that's my guy, but, like, with him having no EVs and IVs and speed, I'm just guessing. I don't know his... He's pretty bad. He is pretty bad. Okay, so we know that Machoke has Parental Bond. That'd actually be really sick if we had an Eviolite, because I'd almost want to keep that preferably, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's truthfully not, but let's take a look at him real quick, because I actually might put him in the box. Why do I keep getting things that don't work out for me? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? That is all I'm going to ask. What did I do? I'm trying to think if there's any other areas we haven't gotten an encounter in. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Machamp, right? Machamp is generally pretty good. I don't want to use him as death fodder. Honestly, bring the freaking Volbeat. Bring the freaking Volbeat. I know I have an Illumise in here, and I actually like Volbeat. I know that he's not good. I know that. I'm aware of that, but what happens if I have a water type out in front of me in this trial? I have a counter. I have something that is immune to the water. All right, let me go ahead and heal. I quite literally need this totem to be one of the easiest ones we have ever fought, but I feel like because we had such an easy battle against Ultra Necrozma with Ditto, I might not be fortunate. And if I white out from this, we're in for a time. That's all I'm gonna say. We're in for a time. No, don't even think about it. I like how as soon as I plug in the super long green cord for my controller is when Delilah decides that she wants to come back into the room. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I'm one-shotting this thing. I'm absolutely one-shotting this thing. Got an air balloon? That's fine. It is level 66. Yeah, no, this thing's dying. Grudge? That's fine. I'm not one-shotting it. Oh, of fucking course, man. I feel like... Oh, this is a tough... Obviously, water moves galore. I just don't know, given Mischievous here. No. Get away from the PC. No. And it's got a special attack boost. Do I switch? Is switching going to be a terrible play here? I would like to imagine that it's not. Because if I get an Intimidate off on Floatzel, I think I'm chilling. Or is this one of those scenarios where I sack something and then try to get Incineroar back in? I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. Because if I kill Mischievous, we're in the clear. He can't keep calling for Helper Mons if I kill the Mischievous. It's just I don't want to lose my Incineroar in the process. So I honestly feel like... Let's let it play out. I'm going to go to Togekiss. Because if Mischievous hits me with a special attack, I should eat it. The water type move, I'm assuming physical from Floatzel, is the scarier thing. He misses. Okay, power gem. Oh, he's got a special attack boost. That's right. Am I going to outspeed Mischievous here? Is what I need to ask myself. 126 or 128 speed? I don't think so. And if that did that much, that did what? 62. Aqua Tail's probably going to do more. And then another potentially 62 damage and burn. I think I'm going to die. So, with that in mind, I feel like this is where I throw away my Togetic. I might need to throw away 2 Mons here for this to truthfully work. Because he went for Grudge first against Incineroar, so he outspeeds Incineroar. We know that. But yeah, I think I need to switch. I'm not going to outspeed with Porygon Z either. Well, I actually don't know that for sure. I'm not going to outspeed Floatzel. So, yeah, go ahead and get rid of the Togetic. Exactly why we brought Death Fodder for this. And then I honestly feel like if I can get Volbeat in here, is the moment I get rid of this Mischievous, we win. And actually, I just realized now I have a Water Absorb Mon. So this works out fine because Floatzel can't hit me. Power Gem, that's obviously going to kill me. Is that +1? So Volbeat goes. All right, now I should be able to go into Togekiss. That what I want to do, or do I want to final? Does Final Gambit work on Ghost types? It's technically a fighting type move, so I don't know if it actually works. No, I should be fine. I should be fine. I should be able to take 2 hits here. Hopefully. Or if he misses Aqua Tail again, that'd be great. Okay, he doesn't miss Aqua Tail. Okay, Perish Song. Wait, this is free. Because this Floatzel's dying no matter what now. I mean, I have Flare Boost. Okay, so how much did it 80, right? Something like that. I know the Perish Song is up, but I'm going to Moonblast. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Moonblast, because I feel like I could just melt him with a Moonblast. He misses. Okay, he is sturdy. Special attack gets lowered. That's fine. I actually can switch into Incineroar. I can actually switch into Incineroar here. I mean, I guess I could have went Basculin. Basculin probably actually is the smarter play. That still did a lot for even -1. I'm more so surprised that that Mischievous took the Darkest Lariat. I know I'm calm-natured with Calvon, but still, that, I don't know. That definitely could have been way worse for us, is what I'm going to say. And the Mons we lost, really, I'm okay. I'm definitely okay with that. All right, so we got the Fairy type C Crystal. We'll have to go battle Hapu, which Hapu we battle on Executor Island, I think? We battle her there? More Death Fodder Mons, though, which I definitely should be able to do in the next 4 minutes. So, let me... Out. Yes, so Executor Island. So yeah, let me just go and put up the Death Mons, or Dead Mons, not Death Mons. Makes it sound even more ominous. The Dead Mons, and grab a couple more that I don't think I'm gonna use at all. Put in Basculin up, he didn't die. At least not yet anyways, so. Let's see. I gotta make this decision somewhat quick, so. I feel like it'd be fucked up if I used one of the mons that are here for the MVP side of things. So I'm gonna take this Sharpedo. And let's take the Cupchew. Take both of them. I'm gonna heal real quick, and then we're going straight there, getting into the battle. That way I have the battle while this is still in play. So we really didn't get much out of today in terms of rewards, unfortunately. And tomorrow, and not tomorrow, Thursday's not even going to be the finales. That's the real kicker. That's the real kicker, is Thursday. It could have mapped out to be perfect timing where, like, I go on our trip. I don't have to worry about this when we come back. New fresh start when we come back. Nope. All right, cut it out with the cutscenes. I've seen this a dozen times before, 24 times probably. Yep, I'm ready. As ready as I will be. Swampert. Oh. What a perfect first lead. What a perfect first lead for her. Level 64. All right, we are going to be in for a treat. That's for sure. Let's see. I'm going to go for the fake out. Obviously, we know for sure that he's going to have EQ. He's going to have. I feel like he's going to have Endeavor or something like that. I think he's going to have Endeavor, so I feel like I have to swap into Togekiss, expecting the Earthquake. There's the Endeavor, but he has more HP than me, so that works out for me. I'm gonna Moonblast. Does a good about 70%. Takedown. Doesn't do that much, actually. Not do that much. I don't know if I'm gonna expect a heal here. I'm just gonna Moonblast, just be on the safe side. Hyper Potion. All right, this should kill then, because she only healed with the Hyper Potion. Psych. I don't know what my damage rolls are. I don't know why. I don't know why the first one did so much and the second one did not do as much. I am very confused. Cross chop. Oh. It's sharp. I could stay in an aura sphere, but if somehow, some way I don't kill, or I don't outspeed, no. No. Because if he Iron Heads me and I lose my Togekiss, I'm actually... You will not see me on Thursday. That's all I'm going to say. I will not want to play this game. I'll just tell you that much. All right, Desolate Land. Which actually, this works out wonderful for me. We get the Intimidate drop on him. I don't know if he has any sort of moves to counter Incineroar. Of course, I get the freaking Quick Claw on Fake Out, which I don't need. I might actually give him the Rocky Helmet instead, because... Okay. This is going to do a decent amount of damage, but it shouldn't kill me. Actually, didn't even do as much as I thought it would. That works out perfectly for me. Get out of here. Z move out. Go on. Forget about it. For Alligator, he could have Ice Fang. He could have Ice Fang. Would he have superpower? That's the question I gotta ask myself. Will he have superpower? I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's a bad idea to go into Basculin and Final Gambit on him. The problem is that Final Gambit does damage based on the user's amount of HP. So if he hits me really, really hard, then Final Gambit doesn't make any sense to go for. So honestly, I think my best bet is to just go Porygon and hope that he doesn't have superpower. I mean, I guess Ice Fang would technically be like, if I feel like he has Ice Fang, I would probably prefer him to have going for Ice Fang, right? So going into Togekiss probably would be better, but I don't know. I feel like a Stab Tri-Attack will still do a decent amount. Just barely over half. But we do get the Para. He goes for the Aqua Tail. All right. So maybe he doesn't have superpower. Maybe I'm thinking of Generation 4, because I'm pretty sure he learns it. And maybe he learns it later. Maybe 64 is not high enough for him to have superpower. Moltres. I have the Water Neem Z. I just need him to not have Eruption. Or Fire Blast, or anything of the sort. Sunny Day. Okay, so our damage is going to be nerfed on our Z move, but I still think it's what we go for here. I don't think we outspeed. We do. What are you going for? Are you going for Whirlwind or something? That would have killed him without the sun. Heat Wave. I lived. Okay, you know what? Because we lived, I'm actually going to switch out now. Heat Wave again. Yikes. That still does a lot. I know the sun is out, but that still does a lot. Because I did that, I lost out on my Fake Out turn. Jeez. No flinch, please? Okay, he misses. Perfect. You know, I missed one last stream. You deserve to miss one. Get out of here. All right, you got what? 2 more? Mimikyu. I don't know. I kind of wish the sun was up for one more turn, actually, so I could blaze kick. What's the scariest thing he's gonna go for? Play rough? Maybe? I don't know what he's gonna have. He might have Swords Dance. At least we got a Quick Claw pop now. Does half. Hone Claws. Okay. I kind of need another... I need another Quick Claw pop. I don't get it. Pain Split. Can I get a crit? If I get a crit... Oh my god, I got a crit. Hello. What do you have for a well-trained Incineroar? Nothing. Deoxys. Okay. He might have superpower. He might have superpower. I actually don't know what form this is gonna be, for the record. If it's speed, that might be the best one for us to deal with. Because if it's attack, I think we're boned. If it's defense... But I feel like this is where I use my Death Fodder. So that way I can scout. So I can scout. I still feel like whatever he hits me with is gonna kill me, so I feel like it doesn't make sense, like I said earlier with Feraligatr, and not going for Final Gambit. I feel like I just... Yeah, 37 damage would have not done me any good. And in fact, I don't even need to lose the Basculin. Because if he keeps going for Zen Headbutt, A, he can miss, but also B, I have an immunity right here, so... Works out for me better, I think, because now I can fake out. And if I get a Quick Claw pop, then I outspeed him and he can't do nothing to me. So that right there tells me he has nothing for me. So he's dead. What a hot mess of a stream today. Yeah. All right. So basically we have the Victory Road stuff and the Elite Four happening in the next stream. So that should be a crazy wackadoodle time. The hope is that it doesn't take us too long to do it next stream. Because with everything happening the way that it's supposed to, with friends coming in and whatnot, I still plan to stream, is what I'm saying. So if I stream, the hope is that it's at a reasonable time. Now, I don't know how reasonable will be reasonable. And if it's a short stream for whatever reason, then it be what it be. So this will be our team of 5 here. I'm gonna get the Toxapex and the Rampardos rare candied up off camera to 66, because that is the lowest levels on our team right now. Is currently level 66. I'm going to gamble on our Necrozma being randomized to a good legendary, because I have to. It's going to be level almost 80. It's a good cushion mon. I thought Porygon Z would be kind of like that, but because he's not really, it is a little bit sad. I do technically still have my wormhole encounters as well, if I want to take advantage of those. I may or may not use those before the Elite Four. It just depends, really. I thought about doing that today, just with how much we were struggling, but I ultimately didn't do it. So I'm actually gonna write a note. This one. Close that one, please. Thank you. Let me write down. I'm gonna write down here, and I gotta make sure I put in. Maybe I wait to do the illegal move until we actually get to the Elite Four. I think that's what I'll do. But Fire Lash I may throw on to Incineroar just so I don't have to deal with Blaze Kick missing anymore. So do Wormhole. And need what? Green, blue, yellow, and white, because Porygon Z came from red. So there is that. Yeah, that's gonna be it from me today. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, make sure you show your support by clicking that like button down below, because it'd be greatly appreciated. Like I said, we should be live again on Thursday. If we're not live again on Thursday, then that means that we were busy. Oh, just putting that out there. Just putting that out there for you guys. Make sure you check out the video that went up earlier today. It was a video that I was kind of talking up a lot, and would really love if it got some traction, some appreciation, if you will. So please check out the video, because I've been wanting to do videos like that for a very long time. So please check out our video that we uploaded earlier on today, because there should be more of those coming in the future. Probably not right now, because we're going on vacation at the end of this. Oh, but I'd say after the vacation, I'm gonna try to make that like a once a week thing where we get some of those videos, because I think they're fun. And eventually, hopefully, we can start uploading them more frequently. So there's that. But thank you guys again for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this car crash of a 2-hour live stream, because it was brutal to me today. Definitely brutal to me today. It's not going to be the finale on Thursday, unfortunately. Brownie for that. Everyone make sure you wish him a happy birthday. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I will talk to you guys again on Thursday. Peace out.